What's up, y'all? Turn the volume down there.
Why? I'm watching my show.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? I'm chilling. I'm live. Me and Miss Lexi. Over here ordering some late night sushi. Right now, I had a taste for sushi tonight. What's up, Can Love? Yes, we got our badass kids sleep. Got them together. They've been fighting all damn day. Dallas. It was a Dallas. The Dallas shooting. The sister got shot in her house. What's up over there in France? Bonjour. Parlez-vous français? HC5 was fire. Yes, it was fire. HC5 is fire. Black people don't eat sushi. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that, the DJ on my show tomorrow. I'm going to talk about that dude out there in South Carolina. I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. The Tariq is fine. You better goddamn believe it. Look at her. Sexy as hell. Sexy as hell.
That's a troll.
Lord. What's up, Canada? Shout out to Canada. Yeah, I had a taste for sushi. I saw a picture of some sushi. I said, now I got a taste for it. Yes, we are back at home. We had to spend the night. We spent the night in Beverly Hills. The valley was toe up. It was smoke all over the place in the valley yesterday. And the fire was right next to us. I mean, I'm talking about all our towels and shit smell like smoke. The house still smells like smoke. So we had to bounce. We got ash.
Oh, my
embers.
car
Yeah,
has ash.
cars have ash on them.
I've been having ash on me all day.
Yeah. So what's up, Fort Lauderdale, Florida? As some of y'all know, it was another sister out there in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. She was killed in her home by a race soldier. Somebody called the police and said that her door was open. So a concerned neighbor thought that maybe somebody broke in. The police just came, showed up and started blasting. And the sister was just sitting in there playing video games with her nephew, I think. And when we told you all that forgiveness talk puts a target on everybody's back, we meant just that. Yeah, I saw a little piece of the body cam footage. Didn't want to see it. It's irrelevant. And her life isn't irrelevant, but I don't want to see it. It's just another race soldier who is getting the green light to carry out these attacks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why that forgiveness talk don't work. This is why that diversity talk don't work. This is what I've been telling people. That horse and pony show that was allowed to go on in the Amber Geiger trial, that put a target on everybody's backs. Because now, when you sit up and give people pats on the back and you rubbing and hugging people for murder, what you're doing, you're giving a satellite to all the other race soldiers that, hey, if I do this, I'm not going to get punished. So Tammy the Mammy, all these that bailiff in there rubbing down Amber, all the white supremacists out here that y'all niggas love forgiving.
You like Mr. Soup?
No miso soup. All these Negro lawyers, let's be clear, all these Negro lawyers, Crump, Lee Merritt, who sit up here and cut these deals with law enforcement instead of punishing the race soldiers severely. Y'all cut these little settlement deals. You understand? This is the problem with that settlement bullshit. These dudes don't punish these race soldiers. You have to punish them. You don't make a deal with the city to get a settlement and then everybody starts forgiveness fest. That's why I was talking about Lee Merritt's ass and all those folks making these little bullshit ass deals. This is the result of them damn deals. Yes, I said Lee Merritt's name because this is the result of what the hell we're talking about. These dudes make these little deals so they can go light on the damn race soldiers, and the family gets a big ass payout and the lawyers get half of that. So yeah, Lee Merritt, he's already on this. Lee Merritt is already on this, and that's the MO. Lee Merritt and those dudes get out here, get everybody riled up about it. He gets up here talking about how it's a non-justice. Lee Merritt is the one who's promoting this. It's Lee Merritt promoting this. I think that he's probably already representing the family. He goes in there, I'm going to represent you pro bono. No money. We're going to represent the family. We're going to represent that. He's a settlement lawyer. Lee Merritt is a settlement lawyer. Benjamin Crump, they're settlement lawyers. You dig? They're going to try to get all of us riled up. We make a bunch of noise about it. Then all of a sudden, everybody's going to start forgiving. You see the game? All of a sudden, we got the pitchforks out. We want to get those race soldiers. And right when it's time to punish them, all of a sudden, it's kumbaya time. You dig? That's why, I acknowledge the sister got hit, but with Lee Merritt and all these guys trying to get everybody riled up, I'm not really falling for the con game. If they're not trying to punish these race soldiers, I don't want to be a part of none of that bullshit. Yeah, Lee Merritt lost a lot of points with me personally for getting everybody riled up, and then when it's time to drop the hammer on these fucking race soldiers, all of a sudden, now your clients are running out here doing a forgiveness tour. Fuck is that bullshit? Get the hell out of here with that shit, man. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for people to come out here and running finesse games. Hello, Uncle. I'm not Uncle. Auntie Fofo. I said Uncle Fofo. Everybody say what's up to Aunt Falanda. What's the next steps, man? We got to go in and say we want punishment for these race soldiers. We got to beat that drum. We want punishment for those race soldiers. We're going to have to start recalling these police chiefs. Renee Hall has to go. All of those police chiefs, we're going to have to start calling out those police unions. You understand? People are going to have to start calling out these race soldiers directly, getting all the information you can on them, putting it out there. You dig? See, the FBI and all those folks, they said if you start investigating law enforcement, they'll look at you as a black identity extremist. But no, we should look at people who we're paying their salary. So we should have a constitutional right to know everything about the people who are policing our communities and killing us or protecting us. We need to know who they are. What you smell? Still smell smoke? Probably that leftover smoke smell. Yeah, probably leftover smoke. Yeah. But also, family, we got to be in positions where we protect ourselves. We got to be in positions where we have to protect ourselves. Again, the Constitution. I'm talking about everything under the parameters of the Constitution. The Constitution allows you, and you have a God-given right, to protect yourself from tyranny. What's up, a brick of caramel? How tall are you, a brick of caramel? I saw your pictures, a brick of caramel. How tall are you, like 4'11"? You think, what's up, Mama June? You said Peanut would leave me for you? Or are you a stud? What are you? Shit.
That's a troll.
Oh, that's probably one of the Bussy brothers. You 5'3", okay, brick of caramel. All right, let me get Aunt Falanda on. She wants to get on. Hold on. Let me get Aunt Falanda on. Come on, Aunt Falanda. Hey,
Nephew,
Fofo.
nephew.
How are you, Auntie? What's going
I'm
on?
good.
What are you doing up this time of night?
I just got home
Where you
from
been? At
work.
a damn juke joint? Where you been?
Well, sorta.
Out there hanging with Mister.
And Suge gave me too.
So, when you went to work today?
Yes, you know I'm a hairstylist.
Oh, cool. Oh, you got
Yeah.
your own shop, or you work at a shop, or what?
Yeah, I work at a salon. Yep.
Okay. What's your specialty? Braids, weaves?
No, I do short hair. I'm a short hair specialist.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look, if y'all need a finger wave, y'all need to go see Aunt Philanda at her shop.
My name is they call me Fofo.
What's the name of the shop?
Micah's Hair Salon. Micah's
Micah's,
Salon and Boutique.
Micah's Hair Salon and Boutique. What city is it?
Detroit.
So Detroit. Yes, Micah Hair Salon and Boutique. What else is
Yep.
going on out? What's happening out there in Detroit right now?
Hey, you know what? I used to do Renee's hair.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, because she's from there.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. She is a piece of work.
Oh Lord, did you? Who gave her that wig that she's wearing now?
Not me. Not me.
Has she always been full of shit?
Yes.
Lord.
Yes. I'm telling you, she's a piece of work. She is a piece of work for real.
Man, yeah, she is.
Yes.
She's definitely from Detroit. Was she working in law enforcement in Detroit when she was out there?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And that's why she left and went to Dallas, because she got that position.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why she went to Dallas.
Yeah.
She's something else. I'm telling you, she's something else for real.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay, Fofo, but thank you for calling in, dear. Thank you so much, beloved.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Hold on, Fofo. I was about to. Hey, when I'm cutting somebody off and they got one last thing to say. Man. What's up? ADOS, Cleveland, Ohio. What is that, Lexi? What is that, dear?
They're supposed to have, marijuana breathalyzer test now. You heard that?
Oh, Lord. The test to see if you're smoking.
So now that it's legal, you ain't supposed to smoke while driving. Though.
Oh, Lord.
They don't do it on purpose.
Mm-hmm. Man. Y'all know they're having Taste of Soul LA next week. I'm going to be out there. Taste of Soul LA next week. What's up, Mama June? That's one of the. Let me put Mama June on. I think Mama June is one of the Bussy brothers, but let's see.
No, that's that white lady, so that's fake.
I know it's fake. It's probably one of the Bussy brothers. Hold on, let's see. I knew it was the goddamn Bussy brother. I knew it was your ass.
But Tariq, seriously, I watched Hidden Colors 5. I can't dispute the knowledge. It's a good movie. I can appreciate it. I troll you a lot, but I can appreciate the movie.
Good. So you finally saw it.
I've seen all of them. I'm a fan, Tariq. I told you I'm a fan. I've been following you for years. That's how I know how to get to you.
Lord. All right. Now don't go out there and kidnap nobody, motherfucker. All right, good night.
No.
Yeah, I knew it was the Bussy brother. I knew it was him. I can tell their posts now. I knew it was him. I already knew it was him. He always does that. He always does that. It's him. Yeah, he has a little cone head. Yeah. No, where is he? He always tells me I always forget where he's from.
I think it's Sweden.
Is it Sweden? Is he from Sweden? Or Norway? He always tells me and I always forget. Yeah, I saw that with Tokyo Tony. Yeah, that was funny. Y'all leave Unfofo alone. Unfofo is cool. But yeah, like I said, out there in Fort Worth, them cutting them damn deals, that has created a situation where these race soldiers just got a green light on us, man. So, we have to protect ourselves. We got a God-given right for that. Yeah, Renee Hall is from Detroit. Yes, she is. You just ordered it off Amazon. It'll be there tomorrow. No doubt. How many of you guys have not seen Hidden Colors 5? How many of you have not seen it? If you have not seen it, press 1. Yes, that Revolt Summit is coming up. Yeah, they definitely need to have me on there because we're going to talk some real talk. I've been seeing all these different, I seen Howard University, they had a reparations forum. And, you got people just kind of talking around shit, talking in circles, Yeah, I'm seeing these little reparations discussions, and ain't nobody really going in talking about what's really needed. You dig? That's why I need to be in some of these discussions. If it's going to be real, let's have a real conversation about it. Well, yes, that Revolt Summit. Yeah, I need to be up there talking the real because I'm nonpartisan. See, if they load it up with Democratic shills and trolls, and now, in order to have a real decent, for real, honest conversation about it, I have no dog in the right or the left. I'm right there in the middle. Whoever comes with the tangibles, that's who I rock with, and that's how you can have an honest conversation. That's how we can have a real, honest conversation. You dig? Anything else is playing. I know they're going to have Angela Rye up there, Van Jones. I'm like, come on, okay? You dig? So we know how the game goes. But if it's going to be a grassroots discussion, it needs to be a grassroots discussion for real. The rules of racism is good. Yes, all the Hidden Colors 5 movies are good. Yes, all the Hidden Colors 5 movies are good. Trump seems like he's trying to do right. The feminization of real men is, yes, that's real talk. A Virgo world, that is real talk. That's what we're doing the movie Buck Breaking about. The movie Buck Breaking is going to be about that, man. I'm telling y'all, in the movie Buck Breaking, we're going to go real deep. We're going to be real deep. I'm talking about we're going to break down buck breaking from its ancient origins. We're going to talk about the feminization going all the way back into Greek culture, Roman culture, how it affected African culture. We're going there with it. We're going to go that type of deep with it. I mean, we're going to go from top to bottom to break this thing down. We're going to talk about how certain cultures infiltrated Black society, whereas like we were just in Greece not too long ago, and they had pedophile culture, same-sex culture. Places like Greece, that was prevalent. They had in Greece, understand their history, they would have sexually segregated parts of their society. They would have all men here and all women here. They had a lot of the women on the island of Lesbos. That's where you get the name lesbian, by the way. So we're breaking it down from that perspective. We're breaking it down from that perspective and just showing you how their society, how that was set up, and then how it influenced us when we became infiltrated by them. You did? So we're going to go deep. This thing is going to be a heavy one. This is going to be a heavy one. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about Stonewall. Boy, we're going to talk about J. Edgar Hoover, who was LGBT. We're going to break him down. Yeah, so we're going to talk about all this stuff. Yeah, this is going to be a heavy one. So, we're going to have a good team on the movie. Oh, yeah. So the Bussy Brothers deep in here tonight. Yes, the Bussy Brothers always in here. Yes, RZA is free. Shout out to our brother RZA. I'm glad my brother got out. Shout out to my brother RZA. I didn't know what was going to happen to the brother. I was going to send a little some on his books, a little care package up there. Excuse me. A Bussy brother is a dude. He's a troll that's in here all the time. Him and his one of his friends. We call them the Bussy brothers. It's a troll who's in here. Yes, I'm going to do a second crowdfunding for buck breaking. I want everybody to get involved because buck breaking is going to be way deeper than I thought it was going to be. There's so much other stuff we got to talk about. That we got to talk about the whole transhumanism thing and all the people who's behind that, and that's like a whole different movie. So I need everybody to get involved when we get that other crowdfunding ready for that. What's up, Stay Quiet? Now you're trolling. Stay quiet. Stay quiet. You are trolling. All right? You are trolling. But on my show tomorrow night, on my YouTube show, I'm going to talk about that DJ out there in South Carolina who allegedly has HIV and out there spreading it. I'm going to break that down. I'm going to break that down. Put you on. We need the Mackey's package. Yeah, I might have to do a little Christmas package. But, but we're safe out here. Like I said, we had some big fires out here yesterday. And, excuse me, we had to evacuate. And I wanted to get all the way out of the valley. So we got an Airbnb out in Beverly Hills. And the house was cool. It was ants in there and shit. And the house was hella cold. It was a big house. It was hella cold. And nosy white people. In Beverly Hills, that's old money. And a lot of nosy white people. And it's different out here in the valley. Out here in the valley, there's a lot of, you got a lot of black celebrities and stuff out here where we live. And down there, Beverly Hills, it's like, that's old white money. So when they see a black person there, they got questions. They're looking suspiciously. It's one of the ladies who was taking pictures for the Airbnb. She was like, "Are you a linebacker for the NFL?" Oh my God, Lord, lady, no. Yeah, she asked me that. She came back because they came back.
No way.
Yeah, they came back because they needed pictures of the front of the house and they wanted me to move the car.
We were out there.
Yeah. Right. Excuse me, are you a linebacker for the NFL? Oh my God, lady, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. And that's another thing about white people. When you show up, nigga, they know all your business. They know all your fucking business. Because when I got the Airbnb, I talked to one person and I explained that, there's a little fire, so we're going to come on out because of the fire in the valley. And, we went on out there, we got settled in, and then I talked to somebody on the phone, some random white man. "Hey, I heard what happened about the fire." I'm like, "Who the fuck is this?"
When he called you back?
This was some other dude. I think he was the owner of the house. The other lady was like a broker. I don't know who he was. I'm like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" "Yeah, I heard about the fire, man. You guys are okay. Boy, they get your information out real fucking fast. Who is this guy?" Like, shit.
He called for her.
Yeah, what did he want? He called. He was like, "Yeah, the heat is over here and the." Explaining about the house. The house, we just got the house and the fireplace is this and you can turn the TV on there and don't touch the heat because it's broken. Some shit he was saying. I'm still stuck on, I just never know all my business like that. But that's how white people are. They spread information about your ass real fast. They're just not going to get it. Hey, I heard you're from Cleveland. What? Who are you? Man. Oh yeah, and old and nosy and I'm old. Man, what's going on? Where my Atlanta folks, man? I got to go down to Atlanta in a couple of days. I got to go down there do some stuff with my property down there. So I got to be down in Atlanta in a couple of days. What's the weather like in Atlanta right now? Who's in Atlanta? Where are my Atlanta people? If you're from Atlanta or you're in Atlanta, press A. Let me see all my Atlanta people. You in Atlanta? Shout out to Atlanta. You in Atlanta? See, I know we got a lot of listeners in from Atlanta. I've been on for about 30 minutes. Yeah. So what's the new good eating spots out in Atlanta? Yes, Atlanta, Mateo's skin is getting better. Yes, his skin is getting much better. Come to Houston. I will probably be in Houston to film. You know, we're going to probably do some filming out there for the new Bug Breaking movie, because I'm going to be traveling with that pretty soon. Hattie Mae's Barbecue in Atlanta. Oh, yeah, Atlanta is always up in here. Velvet Taco. I think we're good. That oil. What was that? What's that oil that we got for tail? Okay. I thought I saw it up there. Yeah. Bees Crackling Barbecue's the best barbecue in Georgia. Juicy crab. I can't eat crab. It'll be tearing up my gout.
Oh,
Yeah. Does Benzino still have the crab spot out there in Atlanta? Yeah. I do need to do something out there. Is this one of the Bussy brothers? Get on it. It sounds like one of the Bussy brothers go live. This nigga is trolling, and I'm about to block him if he don't get his ass on. Get on, nigga. Let me see what this is. It sounds like some Bussy brother style trolling, but he probably won't get on. Houston, please. Okay, yeah, his ass didn't get on, and I'm about to block him. Okay. Where's this nigga? Okay, let me block this one dude. All right. Papa Do's. Yes, I do need to do something in Detroit. You know, and what's interesting, I'm writing a lot of stuff because I'm working on a book right now. I'm working on that race beta book that I've been talking about. And in this book, I'm talking about Detroit, my early years as a child living in Detroit back in the day. And I've just been talking to my folks, my mom, about certain locations that I forgot about where she worked. You know, my little daycare. I went to a place called the Winnie the Pooh School out there on the west side. That's definitely not there no more. So we're writing about a lot of old stuff in Detroit. You dig? And this book, I'm talking about my life experiences, understanding systematic racism. So I'm breaking racism down from my perspective. It's a real good book that I'm working on. I haven't written a book in a long time, so this is going to be a heavy one. What's funny, I do have a lot of white followers. A lot of white people follow what I do. So I do have a lot of white followers. You did. Shout out to Chicago in the house. Shout out to Chicago. What's a good site to do research on? Research about what? Yeah, man, a lot of folks, you know, a lot of white people would buy my books, The Art of Mackin' and all that. That's why this shit was selling so much, because it crossed over. without me crossing over. See, that's the thing. My stuff has always been able to reach a universal audience without me compromising the shit. I'm like, look, I'm gonna make my shit real black, and if y'all want to fuck with it, come fuck with it. I'm not gonna water it down just to appeal to nobody. You know? What's up, Libby P? That's what a lot of white people watch Hidden Colors. They just don't admit it. There's a lot of white people who watch the Hidden Colors movies. A lot of them, they don't like to talk about it. They watch that because white people want to know the truth. They want to know the truth too. And some of them the white supremacists who don't want us to know the truth, they want to know why we're putting stuff out and how we got access to it. You understand? Don't think for a minute they don't sit up here studying Hidden Colors and I've said before, there's a reason why some of the movies that's coming out, you know, they got hidden figures and all this stuff. You dig? This is why they try to do movies now with somewhat of a historical significance that's a little less coonish now. You know, yeah, we got to stay ahead of the curve. Yeah, but they want to know how much we know. That's all they do is study our culture. You know? So, you know, what they want to do, they want to find out a way to do a Hidden Colors type of thing because they see the numbers. They see the numbers on these films. Hidden Colors, right now, it's still in the damn top, 5 after, 3 months? So they study that. They study that. Even when I started doing my books, they would study that. They would tell me. That's why they would give me these book deals. When my first book, The Art of Mac, and when that came out, that was independent. That was with a book publisher out of Chicago. Some Jamaican cats. And the books was doing so many good numbers. All the major publishers started hitting me up like, nigga, how in the fuck are you selling all these books? So they wanted to know the formula because I created a whole different lane. And I'm not trying to toot my horn, but I created a whole different lane at the time. Not trying to toot my horn, but at the time you had a bunch of simp books out. All those Men Are From Mars books in the late 90s, early 2000s, the relationship books were simpish as shit. They were extremely simpish. It was really just pandering to women, telling women what they wanted to hear. So I came out with some shit that was unapologetically Mac-ish. It was extremely Mac-ish. Like, this is how you spit at the ladies in the club. You say this, you say that. And people were shocked just because of the boldness of it. That shit just like, whoa. And then women started buying the book. They were like, well, let me see what these niggas are really talking about. They're like, I know niggas ain't going to run at me with that Men Are From Mars bullshit. Let me see what these niggas are really thinking when they trying to holler. So all the big publishers had to come through with the bag. They had to come through. I don't talk to Rosebud, and shout out to Rosebud. Me and Rosebud are actually cool. Me and Rosebud are cool. Rosebud, he just started hanging with fuck niggas. Rosebud just started to hang around real goofy fuck niggas. So that's my problem with him. I'm like, Rosebud, you should know better. But me and Rosebud are actually cool. That's my nigga. You dig? So you already know how to spit at women at the nightclubs. See Isaiah watch, yeah, that nigga, fuck him. Fuck Isaiah though.
What?
Fuck him.
What were you just talking about?
Yeah, I just talked to him, but fuck him. That nigga's too pipish. Man. Said you were LinkedIn, Sister Art of Mac, and yeah. Said Rosebud said I copied him. I didn't copy anything. Rosebud was my mentor when I was young. I got a lot of game from him. I didn't copy him. Rosebud. That Rosebud was a stump down, hardcore pimp. I wasn't, you know. In the 70s, Rosebud was stomped down with it. I learned a lot of game from him, just as far as having a tight mouthpiece. You know, and I've always given him credit for that, Rosebud. He's a thorough fucking dude. But, you know, Rosebud, he's old now. Rosebud old. So he hangs around. Nah, he don't really hang around. He tries to get shine from niggas on the internet, and they start, you know, kind of pumping up. And Rosebud just talks shit just to be talking shit. It don't mean nothing. Me and Rosebud is still cool. I love Rosebud. You dig? Man. No. Hidden Players of Rosebud film. Every black person is not ready for reparations. Well, we're not ready for poverty either. Fuck all that. I don't want to hear that argument about we're not ready for reparations. Look, we're not ready for poverty. We're not ready for extinction. And that's what's happening to us if we don't get an economic base. And when people start talking this, we need to get reparations in the form of education. That's non-tangible. That's non-tangible. The minute somebody starts talking that dumbass, we need to get reparations in the form of education, that's a con game because they know that is intangible. That is not a tangible. You cannot measure what an education is. You can't measure that. Don't ever, ever, ever let nobody run that game. DJ Vlad was running that game. Well, hey, man, education, that's like giving you $1 million. You can do a lot with an education. You can't do shit with an education if you do not have an economic base. You get an education, if you don't have an economic base, you're still subjected to the people who do have an economic base. Don't let nobody run that game on you. You don't need no goddamn education without an economic base. And DJ Vlad was saying some shit like, he asked some people, what would you rather have? $100,000 of education, worth of education, or $25,000 cash. And he was like, yeah, a lot of people just wanted the $25,000 cash. And he was saying that as it was a negative thing. Let me ask you. Let me ask y'all that. Think about what DJ Vlad said. Would you rather have $100,000 worth of education or $25,000 cash? What would y'all rather have? What would you rather have? Think about that. Think about it. Think about it. Cash. Give me that 25 stacks. Give me that 25. Easy. No question. Give me that $25,000 cash. Cash me out. I'll get my own damn education. You understand me? You give me that $25,000, I'll get my own education. Don't let them run that education game on you. You need an economic base. You give me that $5,000, I'll get a couple of businesses started. I go get a tattoo shop if I do tattoo. I go get a barbershop if I do hair. I go get a food truck. You can go put something down on a food truck. You can do a lot of shit. You can flip that $25,000, and while you have an economic base going, you can still go to school. You can still get that $100,000 education on your own. Get that money. You get a real estate license, man. There's a gang of shit you can do as far as starting a business with $25,000. Man, please go get a t-shirt printing shop. Man, please. You can get something popping with that $25,000, and still you can go get a student loan to get the little education you need to get if you choose to get that. Yeah, I know that it's such an illogical comparison, but you can still get the education. You did? And education is that's a relative term. Because, like our brother Neely Fuller says, we're always learning. Life is an education. Don't let them run that sucker ass game on you. See, black folks, they try to run this game on us. You don't need no money. You don't need a good education. While they're telling you that, they're paying to get their children degrees. These white supremacists are very slick with the bullshit they tell us. They get fake degrees all day and grandfather each other in. Black folks, don't let them run that game on you. The people in the dominant society, they grandfather themselves and each other into businesses. In the fire departments and the police departments and things like that, they grandfather their relatives in. In other industries, construction, they have these little all-white unions where they look out for each other. Ain't about no damn education. You dig? They look out for their groups and bring them in. It ain't about no damn education. It's all about who you clicked in with and you being clicked in with other white people. Asians too, exactly. They bring each other in. They get money. They get an economic base. They get money, start businesses, and they bring each other in. They ain't telling nobody to get no damn education. Education is good. That's a plus. That's a plus. But you got to have an economic base. You got to have an economic base in order to apply the education. You dig? Always go back to that. Yeah, plumbing. That's another big business. When I was in Atlanta, long time ago, before I met this motherfucker right here. Look at that. Before I met that one, I had another motherfucker. A fine little thing in Atlanta. Fine ass chick. And her ass was in plumbing school. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. This chick was in plumbing. She was fine as hell. I'm thinking she's going to be a stripper or something. What you trying to do with yourself? A stripper, a nurse? She's like, nigga, I'm trying to be a plumber in this bitch. All right. I mean, her ass became a plumber. This is a long time ago. This is a million years ago. Long time ago. And this time motherfucker became a plumber. Had a big ass and a plumber's belt around that big ass with a plunger and a wrench hanging off that big ass. Making $30 an hour. This girl was a fucking fine plumber. You dig? Oh, then I think she got her own little plumbing business. Yeah. Long time ago. Yeah. Oh, a long time ago. Oh, shit. Years before I met you, Lexi.
So about 20 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Yeah.
30 years ago?
It wasn't 30 years ago, shit. Man. Network systems and coding. Yeah, man, the plumbers make a gang of paper. I don't know. I ain't talked to this girl in years. I don't know. What's her website? Shit, I don't know. I ain't talking to this girl since the 90s. Like they're trying to get me fucked up in the game. I don't know. Man.
Why don't you go back to that?
Please.
That's what it's gonna happen.
Man. So yeah, you can get your money, man. You can get your money many different ways. Yeah, you can get your money many different ways. It's $60. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's more than that out here. Shit.
Yeah, it goes by what you live.
Yeah, it goes by what because what our plumber, he charges like $100. He comes out, it's like every time he comes out, it's like
$80 when he comes
Yeah. I got. Yeah, like, because we got a bunch of badass kids, so there's always a fucking Godzilla stuck in the toilet. So that's $80 off rip just to come to pull goddamn PJ Mask out the fucking drain. So, they charge a grip. Man, yeah, having a trade is important.
Both people too. We got pest control people.
Yeah.
They charge you just to come spray.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I think reparation and separation would be good. When people talk about separation, how? See, we got to stop these cliches. Hold on, my dude is asking about my lady's mom. Asking if Peanut is ADOS. Peanut's ADOS. Her mother's white, but she's still ADOS since you asked. But we got to stop using the separation term. We got to separate. Separate how? How are you going to separate? Where are you going to go? We're under global white supremacy. White supremacy dominates the known universe. So where are you going to go? A general contractor's license. Yeah. Home inspector. Yeah, you know what? Because I'm having some work done. Them home inspectors, there's all types of money out here. We had a home inspector come, and this motherfucker just went and looked at the backyard and said, okay, I'm done. And that was his job. Yeah, he just came. Yeah, he just. No, he didn't. I'm talking the other day. About the pool. Yeah, he just came. Yeah, he just came and just looked. Okay, we're done. And I'm like, damn, okay. So he probably got a grip for doing that. Brother Tim Heller, get on camera, bro. Because, yeah, you're doing a lot of trolling in the room. Get on camera. Get your stupid ass on camera. Get your dumb ass on camera. Look at this nigga keep asking questions about Peanut. Get your fucking ass on camera, nigga. See, don't be a bitch now. See, don't talk and ask questions. And now when it's time to man up, now you done covered your pussy with tea leaves. Yeah, don't keep asking questions and then punk out. Don't be no bitch. You keep asking me, Peanut, man, what Peanut did? Get on camera and ask me that shit, fuck boy. You dig? No, that's not one of the Bussy brothers. This is another fuck nigga. You dig? Well, you about to get blocked, bitch nigga. You get on camera and ask me something, nigga. You look like you smoke angel dust. You don't even look like you have updated drugs. You smoke drugs from the 70s, nigga. This nigga smokes angel dust and sherm sticks. Old fucking drugs niggas don't even use no more. This nigga use Quaaludes. Sherm sticks and Quaaludes. That nigga takes Red Devils. Old bitch ass nigga. I hate old fuck niggas. This is an old nigga from the 70s hating. That's another thing. I hate old haters. You old niggas who didn't amount to a goddamn thing hating. Y'all niggas are the worst. You old niggas, you're fucked off all the 70s. You in the 70s bullshitting around, and now you living in a halfway house hating. Y'all wanted to smoke all the doobies and the sherm sticks and the angel dust and the whack. All that shit. And the Quaaludes and acid. You did all that shit in the 70s. You neglected your kids. Your kids don't like you. So y'all niggas are staying in a halfway house, angry and mad. You niggas ain't shit. So is a brick of caramel, is he in your DMs? You did? Some crank. Some my nigga said some crank. ain't heard that in years. Man, this nigga, man, he old haters.
She's the one watching my on here.
It's not. Man, yeah, this nigga kids don't like him. They be mad at me because they kids like me. Your kids be listening to me. Like, Dad, I'm about to listen to Tariq. Tariq ain't got nothing on me. I knowed everything that he knowed. Why don't you give me my respect? You mad at your kids for listening to me? Fuck a Hidden Colors. I knew all that before I went to penitentiary.
What? What did you say?
The old ass nigga hating on Hidden Colors. Talking about what he knew. I knew all that. I go see John Henry Clark up there in Harlem. I seen all that. I knew. I was up there with Malcolm X out there on 125th. I knew Malcolm X. I went to Malcolm X a little lecture out there in Audubon when he got shot. I was there when he got shot. I was right there when Malcolm X got shot. I was there. I synced it. I was in the bologna sandwich. I was in the front row, and the sharpener that hit me. Oh, shut up, nigga. I marched with Dr. King. I used to date Rosa Parks when we went to high school together. One of them niggas who just know every fucking thing. Shut up, nigga. One of them niggas who know everything, who knew everybody. Anytime you mention something, I'm about to go listen to some rap. Nigga, I grew up with Grandmaster Flash. Yep, I lived in the Bronx. I used to carry his records in the park and used to break dance for Curtis Blow. He didn't do shit. Oh, Lord. Old haters. Yes. Niggas who knew everybody. Lord. Brick and Caramel, what city you in, dear? Man. It's a lot of y'all in here tonight. Oh, your power's going to be... What's up with the sushi, man? On the way, okay. Leave them civil rights niggas alone. But yeah, man, when we talk about reparations, man, we got to be on that cash money. Don't let them run that game. They don't know where the money is going to come from. They don't know. Fuck all that. We ain't got enough. Just like they said on Friday, make it enough. We don't give a fuck what you want or don't want. Just like DJ Vlad, he was talking about, hey man, you know, reparations that's not gonna happen, man. It's gonna be hard. 80% of the public don't want to give cash reparations. Let me tell y'all something. I don't give a fuck what they want to do. Vlad is talking about we shouldn't talk about reparations because 80% of the public, they're against cash payments. Nigga, 80% of the public are against us breathing. So who gives a shit what they are? I don't give a damn. This ain't a popularity contest. This is a debt that's owed. Yeah, you done gave money to everybody else. Hell, they didn't want us to be out of slavery. When they did a poll back around the 1860s, most white people didn't want black people to be out of slavery. Shit. Most white people, let me tell you something. They didn't want us to have civil rights. They didn't want the Civil Rights Bill to be passed. Let me tell you something. The Civil Rights Bill being passed had zero to do with the white public. Don't let them fool you now. Don't let them fool you now. Every person, white liberal, acts like they were out there marching with Dr. King. The majority of white America didn't want black people to be integrated. They didn't want black people to get civil rights. They were all against that shit. The majority of white society were against it. They did not do anything to help black people get civil rights. That was black people fighting for that shit. That was black people doing it. Now, everybody piggybacked off of it later because we started being on some kumbaya shit, which we should not have been. But nobody wanted to give us no civil rights. You know? They were against that. So yeah, they're going to be against anything that's going to benefit us as a group. They've always been against that. So the fuck what? You understand? See, that's what challenging white supremacy is about. See, everybody's comfortable with practicing white supremacy. They're comfortable as long as we're uncomfortable. Now, we're going to stop that. No, we're not just going to suffer to make everybody else feel good. You understand? That's not the game we're going to play. Hold on, the same troll he has his other account. One of these old civil rights niggas came back. Yes, I see you, old civil rights nigga, coming in here with different screen names. Nigga, even your screen name is old. You got an old fuckboy screen name. You an old nigga. This nigga's screen name was She's a Bad Mama Jamma 68. Just old nigga shit. Show Your Right 69. Nigga, you got a whole bunch of old screen names. That's why I know it's you. Lookout Sucker 73. I know it's you, old nigga. Your screen names are old. Nigga named Mustang Sally 70. Nigga, I know it's you, Mustang Sally. Old fucking names you using. Yeah, so they're gonna have to come with the cheddar. They gotta come with the money. We gotta get that paper. I know my lady turned into Willie. Willie James 39 and just Richard Lee 70. You got them, one of them old niggas with them two first names. Perry Lee. Lord. Yeah, I saw Godfrey's interview. Shout out to Godfrey. I like Godfrey. Yeah. Man. Charlie Ray 57. Sammy Lee. Sammy Lee 70. Yeah. See Jerry Tony 65. Tommy Richard 89. Am I vegan? No, I'm not vegan. I'm not vegan. I did a vegan thing for like a month, but I'm not vegan. I'm not vegan. I had some barbecue chicken earlier. That was delicious. We went to Yardbird. That's where we went there. We went to Yardbird for the first time over at the Beverly Center since we were at Beverly Hills. We went to the Yardbird. Have y'all had that in LA? Yardbird is actually good. They got like some grits and the chicken was good. The mac and cheese was janky.
It's not like as good as black people. So.
Yeah, but it was good. I like it.
Southern, not soul food.
Yeah.
But there's a difference.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good.
Thing, but like white people were.
Yeah. But well, yeah, like I said, we got to be very serious about the reparations talk, and it's going to have to be in cash. Don't give a fuck about nobody being mad. They're going to be mad at us anyway. They're already mad at us. So we got to stop worrying about people getting mad and offended. Look, people are killing us in our homes, man. We're sitting in our homes chilling, and people are taking us out. So it doesn't matter. Fuck that. Give me the bread.
I want
the gold. Give me the gold. So Umar made a video and mentioned me. Okay. More power to that, brother. You need that bread. Yeah, we need that paper. Yeah, we need that paper. We got to not be afraid to say that. We need cash payments.